what we're going to do, we're going to loosen the gown a little bit. So, why are we loosening it? Anyone got an idea? I don't want it tight.
So you can get underneath the neck.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point in having it super tight and then you can't move around the client. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the neck rest up. And Adam, can you just come forward one set? So we're going to put the chair back.
Should I get it?
Yeah, lie back. Lie back, lie back, lie back. Perfect. Right, so now I'm just going to pump it up as much as it goes. Yeah? I want to be as comfortable as I can while I'm shaving. So I've got 4 minutes now to prepare the face. So the next thing we're going to do, yeah, is we're going to cleanse. Okay? So I've got rid of the water as well. Yeah? I've just got rid of the water from the sponge. So I'm going to come in and I'm literally just going to wipe down the face. Yeah, I'm almost going with the growth patterns.
The place where I cut easily are these.
I hear the sideburns. Okay. Cool. Jacob, you just clean that up for me, buddy, and just put me fresh water in it. Yeah? So Jacob's just going to clean that out, put fresh water. Now we're going to do the tea tree scrub. Yeah? About fingertips, guys. If they've got a beard, yeah, only put it where they're shaving on. They've got a beard. Yeah? So this is a cleanser. Yeah? It's a light cleanser. You can use any one. It's a tea tree scrub. And all it is just to remove that muck and that dirt off his face.
Tea tree's a natural antiseptic, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I guess it helps with irritation.
Yeah, it does. And like I said, there's some Turkish barbers where right now they'll do a full massage, they'll start cracking their back. Yeah? There's different type of services and how they take it. But you want to make sure you get it right into the skin. Cool. Yeah. So, Jacob's just changed the water for me. And what that does, guys, why did I change the water?
Because the old water was dirty.
It had all dirt, yeah. So now we can clean it off. And now, we're going to take everything back off. Yeah?
The water's just warm or hot? Or
Just warm.
just warm water.
Always warm water. I mean, you're not really going to open the pores up now. It's more just to cleanse it. You're going to open the pores up, guys, on the next one. Yeah, when you use the hot towel.
You've seen those people they're steaming the face and shaving at the same time?
Yeah, you can. There's loads of different techniques.
Guess it's a way to keep it hot.
One thing I wouldn't do is like go too much, get into it, because you're going to roughen up the skin where the beard is. That's why I like to just go with the growth.
Ears clean as well.
You want the ears done as well, yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Should we do the cut throat as well?
Yeah.
No? Don't worry, I'll do it for you after. We'll get some trimmers. Cool. So now you can see that's just what's come off the face now. So it's nice and clean. So now what we want to do is we're going to get our shaver ready. Yeah? So we're just going to put a little bit on. Yeah, that fingertip. So now, what am I doing? I just want to go right into the pores. Right into it. Towel's ready.
That was a long 4 minutes.
What, the 4 minutes? Yeah.
Long.
It's 4.5 on here, according to this.
But that's good because it gives you the time to do all this.
Yeah, it gives you time to prepare the face. I mean, we still need to do our shaving foam. Oh, the towel's on now.
Yeah.
So now, have you seen I put the towel on first? So I can put basically now the hot towel over while the oil's in, and what's that going to do? That's really going to get into his pores. Yeah, and soften his pores up. Yeah? So, let's get our towel now. I'm going to go over and get it. Right, guys, towel's really hot. So look about where I've left it dry. Perfect, can you see that? Now, what you don't want to do is flatten it out. I don't want you waving it out to lose the heat. So I'm going to test it on Adam's chin. Just tell me, Adam, is this too hot?
I'm an old soldier, it doesn't bother me.
You're an old soldier. Is that right? Yeah? Cool. Listen, the hotter the better as well, because I'm just soften up. So what we're going to do is wrap one side, wrap the other, pinch it. Then you're going to come back over, wrap this side, and here. Now, you want to leave enough for him to breathe, obviously. Yeah? And I'm literally just putting it in so he can breathe, and I've pushed it right in. Does that feel nice, Adam?
Very nice.
Perfect. Perfect. So, now guys,
We normally put it this way
It's like
after.
that feel good. And
Sorry?
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah.
we normally put it
great.
after the hot towel.
you can put it before. Because then, think about it, it opens the pores and then it all softens inside the skin.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Once I did it, I was like, no.
Sorry?
Once I did it the same, because I thought exactly what you told me. It's like, because
You can do it both ways. There's no right or wrong. But think about it like this: because you put the oil in, yeah, we're using about a fingertip of the shaving foam. Think about it like this: because you put the hot towel on after, it seeps into it. So the skin's open, so the oil's going, make it even softer, easier to stretch. Yeah. Some people though, I wouldn't put the oil on because it's going to make it too soft for their skin. He needs it though with his skin. So guys, we're going to come over to the basin. Come over. So, what we're going to do with warm water, guys, again, yeah? What we're going to do is, I don't want you to see you guys putting water in the bowl, because then you're going to put too much and you won't find the right level. The way we're going to find that is we're going to literally put our brush in, yeah? And we're literally just working it with circular motions, yeah? And you probably think, Pav's not putting enough in, not got enough shaving foam. Believe me, there's enough in here. So look, now I'm going to come from the back and just wet it down. And the reason why I wet the brush is so I can control how much water is going in. You start seeing it to foam up even more now, look. Yeah? Still need more water. So look, I'm brushing it out onto the bowl. Again, a bit more water on. Look how much foam's coming out now. So it's slightly different. Who uses the soaps?
I do at home for myself, but
Soap's the same type of thing, slightly different process.
Do you say that's easier or this is easier?
I think this is easy. Look, what you're looking for, guys, is like a latte cappuccino foamy. Can you see that? Yeah. That's the type of consistency you're looking for. Now, you don't want it to be too dry, but you also don't want it to be too wet. You right, buddy? Yeah, something on your phone?
she wanted airy.
Yeah, you want it a little bit airy, but listen, some people, what you don't want is it to be too dry. And if it's too runny, then it's going to slip off, it's not going to get into the pores. Cool. So, that's done. Let's go back. Just lifting this up to get a razor on.
make it short enough so it's easy. So give me just my face where you can start.
So guys,
Just stop and I'll start it.
now what we're going to do, we're just going to split the blades. I'm sure you guys know how to do it. Now don't make the mistake of splitting them from the blade. Split them right inside, yeah? Because if you split them on the top, has anyone had it where they've cut themselves? It happened to me when I first started cutting hair.
I did that with the razor.
I went straight. Sorry?
Is that two?
Two. There's always two blades in one. Always.
Where you unwrapped it and then split it? Is that what you did?
Sorry?
Is that what you're saying? You unwrapped it and then
I
split it?
tried to snap it on the blade, and then I went straight through my finger. Yeah. Don't do it.
Silly.
Yeah, I learned from it though. Listen, sometimes you've got to make a mistake to learn from it. Literally slip it in. I'm going to show you how to do this on the demo. Yeah, and you want to make sure it's a nice equal distance. Can you see that? It is a bit tricky at first to use. You will get used to it. Yeah? So, let's take the towel off now. And what we're going to do, cool. So now what we're going to do, fine, we're going to wrap it back up. This towel's going to come in handy again.
Have his whiskey, he wants to have a whiskey. Yeah, we can have you know, and you get a reputation. You get a reputation, not just a hair.
Cool. So, we've got a disposable towel here. Same towel that you use for washing hair, guys.
Barbering. What is plastic?
We're going to put this here. So, guys, does anyone know why we've got the red, blue and white poles? Circular motions.
Oh yeah, the
Got the whole sorry.
blood, the white, the bandages, and the blue veins. The veins.
Yeah, the veins is the blue. Right, so the way it started off,
Do bloodlet.
yeah, the veins are the blue. Yeah, so what it was back in the old days,
Used to pull teeth as well.
yeah, so what it was, who was handy with like a knife? Yeah, or sharp things. Well, yeah, if you say a butcher, but it was the barber had a steady hand. They used to shave it. So say in the old days when there wasn't doctors, yeah, if they needed to cut a limb off, or like someone, you know, they went gangrene, you know, in the old days, and they didn't have the right tools or the right resources, like medically.
No, but
They would go to a barber to get a surgery
it's a bit
done.
awkward.
At night, yeah, there were surgeries. Yeah.
I think I've seen little things like that when you look on
If you watch
the
if you watch old Western films,
Yeah,
it shows it a
yeah.
lot. That they would go to the barber. It shows it straight
It's like
in.
a bath as well.
So what's the stripes? How does that fit in with the stripes?
So I'll explain that now. So the red, it started off with, they used to have a white light on top, yeah, of the shop. So what used to happen is at night, to let people know it was a surgery, yeah. One thing, it was so people would know it was a surgery, and secondly, people would learn it was a surgery. I'm gonna go right in. I mean, I'll try and leave a gap, but I'm gonna use the tissue after just because his hairs go right up to the lip, like Adam said. We wanna make sure we get them all. So, what they would do in the old days is at night, when they'd hang the towels up, yeah, from the blood, they'd hang it up to dry and they'd hang it up on the light outside. So then it became known after, it was like, when it's red, it's a surgery at night. So it was red and white, and then just open your mouth slightly. That's it, let's clean the lip. Yeah, so they'd know at night, for instance, it's a surgery, and then people would go there for that's what they'd go. Like, say you need something done, you need a steady hand, something done like that. They'll go to the barber. A local barber will do that thing. Cool. Let's put this in a bin.
Used to cut nails as well.
Yeah.
To your surprise, I have had it done. On my foot, there is a mark, scar. There.
You went to a
What's the
Difference between the
barber.
blue and the red stripes?
Really? Adam just said that he went to a barber to have something done on his foot.
1956.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's cool. And they done it, yeah?
Yeah, they scraped it off.
Scraped it off, yeah. But why was it? Was it known back then? Go to a barber like a surgeon or not? Or was it
Yeah,
known?
yeah, exactly.
There you
I
go.
was stung by an insect which was poisonous,
Oh my word!
and a sting on the foot
Wow.
causes the sort of boil to come up on your arm as well.
So they took it away, yeah, because it
took it
spreads.
away, and on my arm the boil.
Thanks, mate. Right, so here we have the steps of our shape. So it's going to start off 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Does it matter left or right where you start with your 1 or 2?
If you're left-hander, maybe start on your left. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I like people to do things in a process that start from the stronger side. So, what we're going to do, we're going to start from here. So we've turned them over. We've got the headrest up. Are you comfortable, Adam, before we start?
Fine.
Yeah, fantastic. So, this is the area where he says he gets razor marks. So we're going to be careful, and we're just going to angle the blade. Yeah. Now, if you watch, a lot of the way I'm shaving is my wrist movement. Yeah. And I'm going to go quite light over this area because he says he gets cut. How's that feel, Adam? Good.
Perfect. Yeah.
And I like to ask the customer as I'm shaving, how does it feel? Because I want to get an indication. I don't want to shave someone and then they're not talking and really I'm scratching them. Yeah? All about your angle, guys. So, now we're going to lift up here because I want to clear this area to work my way down. So, it's all about your I can take everything off the cheeks, yeah?
Yeah.
So, always ask that, guys. Because someone might go and get it lasered, they might wax the cheeks. Yeah. I mean, especially if you've seen the waxing, some people want it waxed. You've got to ask, don't just do it without asking. Because if you find out that, oh no, they laser it, you're going to feel bad after, won't you? So. Now, here we come to an area where it's like right behind the ear. How are we going to make it easy? We're going to turn. Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, it's just to film the procedure, so I can.
There's a little bit of like,
Okay. I'll do it from Pav. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So, we're going to come in. So, what we want to do, we want to clear this area here before we move. Yeah, up to the jawline. So if you look here, we stop right where the jawline is. The reason why we stop is because the jawline's a protruding bone. So we want to make sure that we don't cut over that bone, because that's how you can cut someone. So we're going to clear here. See that big stretch? So always stretch away from where you're shaving. That makes sense? So if you're shaving down, you want to stretch up. If you're shaving up, you want to stretch down. So, what I'm trying to do, I'm not dragging it, I'm using my wrist. If you watch, my wrist is constantly moving.